Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 7, the last full day and Sunday here on Greengrass Isle for Electric Week. We are going to grab 1,848 sneaky snacking and 5 apples for going to bed on time, which means we finished our mission, which we will grab later. Let's grab our sleep points for now. That's going to be 100, which puts us at 3,299. Which means we will have enough after good sleep day. We'll have enough to get another master biscuit if we need to. And in the meantime, we can grab our daily lottery for 20 diamonds. Not bad at all. 20 diamonds is okay. You know, it's a sixth of what we need to buy another upgrade. So I'll take it. Especially since our supply of free diamonds is starting to slowly run dry. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the sleep report and see if we can get Dedenne today. Hopefully we can. We have session 232. I don't know what I was talking about, 232 minutes of sleep or something. I don't know where my brain was going. 9 hours and 37 minutes of sleep. Sleep score of 100 with 15% dozing, 49% snoozing, and 36% slumbering. I actually feel like I slept pretty well last night, but that's because we had a pretty good storm came through. Knocked the power out a couple times. So, you know, storms, they're always good for sleep. It is a dozing type, which is unfortunate. We still have pseudo-balanced for the event, so we still have a chance of getting Dedenne, but getting a snoozing would skew it a little more towards that snoozing type. Come on, just all 1 and 2 stars. There's a 3. Uh-oh. Okay, only the 1. 47.8 million and only 1 that is not a 1 or 2 star sleep. So we have 7 shots at a potential Dedenne. Ooh, couple of interesting things. There is a new sleep type, which is good. I think we're down to like 7 or 8 now. New sleep types needed to get to the next rank, which we desperately need. No Dedenne, that is unfortunate. So we have Butterfree, Haunter, Dodrio. We do see a Mareep. Pichu, Psyduck, Mareep, and Diglett. And of course, this new sleep style Raichu. As soon as the game gives me control back. Oh. Yep. So the game crashed again. I feel like if you try to make an input in the game too soon after it counts up the Pokemon studied down here after doing the fast research, that seems to be what's causing my issue with the crashes, because I feel like that's where it crashes most often. But that is a seated sleep, which is a 2-star sleep style for Raichu. And let's go ahead and see. Oh, that was our first Raichu? Ooh. Apparently, it sometimes sleeps while discharging electricity. Its long tail planted like a grounding rod. Take care not to get electrocuted if you approach it. Not bad at all. Brand new. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we would have seen a Raichu by now, but who's hungry? Diglett's hungry? Okay. Haunter's hungry. 2. Out of all of these, 2 of them that I did not need to be hungry. I need a better Mareep line. I did catch the Flaffy a long time ago that was okay. I honestly think I'm kind of done with catching Pichu right now after what we've had this week. So yeah, I'm gonna see what we can do with this Mareep. I've only ever caught the 1 Flaffy and it was like 54 PR or something like that. I forget exactly, but somewhere around there. It wasn't great. I mean, all in all, the Mareep line is not the best, but given what we're gonna deal with Electric Week, it will be good to have a good one just to boost the bonuses with Raikou. So it'll be nice. Yeah, we can take it home. I think tomorrow, unless we see a Dedenne, we're not spending any Poke Biscuits. I think that's the last of the Poke Biscuits I want to spend for Electric Week. 7 is not a lot, but it's a decent amount. And I can buy some more with sleep points if need be going forward. But I really would like to conserve some of that if we can. Ooh, this is actually a tough question. I feel like everyone has tons of Pikachu candy right now, so sending that out is kind of pointless. Psyduck, not a super useful Pokemon, so let's not send that out. let's go ahead and go with the Diglett just to help people get some leeks if need be. I think that's probably the best choice for what we have today, which is admittedly not much, but at least we saw some electric Pokemon today. We also got 1,959 research XP and 4,399 Dream Shards. That's pretty good. And we did get a brand new Mareep friend, which is level 13 in Impish. Ooh, I don't recall what Impish is. I don't think it's beneficial for skills. So we've got Herb, and Egg with Ingredient Finder S, Helping Speed M, Skill Trigger M. Okay, so this is looking way better than the other one. Inventory Up L, also good. Helping Speed S, yeah. This, outside of Ingredient Finder at level 10, all of these are good for a skill specialist. Impish, it doesn't really matter for a skill specialist. It's pretty neutral. Obviously, it's not the one we want, but it definitely could be a lot worse. So let's just get the quick calculation up to level 60 like we used to. Should see a big bump at level 50, probably up to about 90, 85, somewhere around there. Oh, even higher, 97. Ooh, okay. Even better. I wonder if the Mareep line just has a naturally high skill trigger rate. Interesting. I mean, 80 is definitely a lot better than what we had before, so we're definitely keeping this one. Oh, they changed the box logo. Nice. All right, what was this? Level 13? So we're definitely gonna hold on to this one. I'm gonna go ahead and run the 100 calculation in the background while we move on. And let's just see how the rest of the morning takes us. All right, so do we have any news? We have no new news, no new medals, but we do have new community reports. Can we get 50? 48. Actually, that sounds about right. I think I picked up 2 by accident yesterday right after lunch. So that's about accurate. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 that doubled up. Ooh, 10 out of 48. That's, what is that? Almost 20%? Or just maybe right over 20%. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Not seeing a lot of Dedenes going out. So I'm guessing everybody's having just as much difficulty seeing Dedenne as me. Hey, there we go. Paid actors level 5. And then we've got another level 4, and that is 2 small ingredient tickets and 2 small handy candies. Very nice. All right, let's grab our missions real fast. Use 7 instances for our 5 small handy candies. Quick update, the level 100 calculation for the Mareep did finish. It is a PR 83. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely could be worse. I'm actually kind of surprised it's that high without a beneficial nature, but hey, that's pretty good for me. I will definitely keep it. All right, and then we've also got give Snorlax 349 of its favorite berries for another 3 small handy candies, which we do need to replenish our massive investment from the other day. Go to bed on time 5 times gives us 15 diamonds. And yeah, then we just need to give out some berries, and yeah, that's gonna be rough. But let's go ahead and get into breakfast, and let's see, Dragonair, how you doing? No skill trigger. Unfortunate. You are one that I love to see a skill trigger for. Only corn, no herbs. Ooh, that could be a problem. We did get some candy from Beware. No skill activation there, but a lot of sausage, which we do like to see. And then a bunch more ginger, which we also needed to see. 20, geez, okay. That's fine with me. As you can see, the Growlithe is not on the team. I did swap it out last night for Pupitar. I wanted to make sure that we had plenty of ginger for today, but we did get 2 skill activations on the Growlithe. This is probably only me, but in case it's not only me, I wanted to correct something. I was under the misperception that Growlith's ability, Extra Helpful, would just give you one roll of whatever the Pokemon's potential to find was. Hypothetically, let's say the Dragonair with 2 fiery herbs. So it would take that one roll and multiply it by whatever the Extra Helpful multiplier was. I think in this case, it's ×4 for the Growlithe, I believe. So it would just give you 8 fiery herbs. That is not the case. It instead gives you 4 rolls of whatever it can find. So you may get 2 herbs, you may get a berry, and then you may get another 2 herbs and 4 corn. So that was a misperception that I was under. If anybody else was under it, I just wanted to go ahead and correct it here. But there's a little thing I found from doing that little research. And you did not have a skill trigger? What is going on, Espeon? What are you doing? You were the MVP. Well, let's go ahead and get into breakfast, because breakfast is going to be the real MVP here, honestly. We are going... Oh, I just noticed it looks like they changed a lot of these icons. The cooking icon looks different now, too. Some of these still look the same, like the berries and stuff, but they are changing some of them. So maybe we'll see a bunch of different icons over the coming days. But getting sidetracked aside, let's go ahead and get this going. Uh-oh, we need some herbs. We are not looking good on herbs right now. So we need 27 of those. We're just gonna take a minute. There we go. Make sure we got our preview on. And then we need 24 sausage, which we almost have all the sausage we need for the rest of the day. We need 12 ginger. We have all the ginger we need, so we can swap Pupitar out. And then we definitely have enough corn. 14 corn. We could swap, let's see, we still need... Actually, I don't even know if we need to swap anybody out. We need the herbs. We could swap out our Dragonair for the other Dragonair that's all herbs. That might be what we need to do. Because we have plenty of corn, so we don't need Dragonair bringing in any more corn. But that is 77 ingredients. We have a new recipe that we haven't made yet. And we do need to fill out the pot. Let's throw in some of this oil. Let's get about 12 of them in there. And then we can do about 13 milk. What else do we want to throw in here? Oh, never mind. That put us exactly at 102. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and get this going. And an extra tasty would be super nice right about now. Come on. No extra tasty. Okay, that's still 25,444 with no extra tasty. That's pretty good. I will not complain about that. What is that gonna be, like level 13, 14? Let's see. No, only level 10. Man, my math is way off. But, wow, even only at level 10, it is about 1,600 points higher than the Dream Eater Butter Curry. So definitely our new go-to Sunday recipe whenever we have curries. That's I'm actually kind of curious how high we can get that by the end of the day. Just out of curiosity, let's put it at the same level as Butter Curry. Yikes. Wow. Almost 9,000 points higher. Yeah, definitely our new Sunday go-to on curry week. If we can get our pot to where we could make that consistently, we would be killing it. But we need a Flareon or something for that. That would actually be a pretty solid team. Flareon, Pupitar, and then Beware and Dragonair on Taupalo. Still leaves us one spot for our berry specialist. And try to get Flareon's extra pot space, I think, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flareon's extra pot space. So if that's the case, and if I'm right about Flareon's skill, that would be really good for Taupalo. All right, so that puts us just about 3/4 through Master 9, almost Master 10. We're almost certainly going to hit Master 10 by the end of the day. If we get lucky and get an extra tasty on one of these keema curries, we very easily could hit Master 11. Actually, no, that's not even a question. I think with 25,000 base, if we get an extra tasty, I think it's guaranteed Master 11. So, yeah. If we get extra tasty, guaranteed Master 11. In the meantime, the one thing I want to do is try to get some more berries and also try to make sure that we have enough herbs to be able to make that. So we can go ahead and drop Doug Trio from the team. Let's see, we do have, it is only 49%, but it's all herbs. Unfortunately, it's only level 20. And it would take far too many candies to get it to level 30. I don't know, honestly. Inventory up. If it had ingredient finder, I think that would be a good call if it had ingredient finder at level 10. But since it doesn't, I think maybe we're better off going with... yeah, same. It doesn't have ingredient finder. We might be better off with... I think you have ingredient finder. You do have ingredient finder unlocked. So... we might be better off going with Gengar. And then... at this point... we're just worried about berries. Although Sylveon could still be very beneficial to the team because it does bring in the favorite berries for this week. Let's see, what was the other mission? It was... oh, we don't need favorite berries, we just need berries. So maybe we do swap Sylveon out for Raichu just to get a high number of berries. I don't know, for some reason that doesn't feel right. I think maybe I'm just too attached to the skill trigger on Sylveon. You know, I think we're gonna leave the team as it is. Honestly, 1,200 Dream Shards or 1,300 or whatever it was would be nice, but ultimately, it's not that hard to get 12 or 1,300 Dream Shards, so I don't think we should really focus in on it too much. I think we just stick with the team we have now. Try to get... honestly, we could change Pupitar out and try to get some more herbs. That's probably a good call. Yeah, I think we maximize our chances of herbs. Because we have plenty of ginger. And then... we already have that Gengar. You don't have ingredient finder, but you are a lot faster. But it's really funny, like it is faster, but according to the team analysis, when I compared Gengar to Dragonair and even Dratini, it was still saying that Dratini was expected to bring in more herbs and Dragonair was expected to bring in more herbs. But even funnier, that Dratini, the one that we had that we evolved into Dragonair, was still expected to bring in more herbs than Gengar. So I'm not really too sure which way to go with this. Because on the flip side, if Gengar brings in ingredients, there's a 50-50 chance that it's... not really 50-50, but 1 in 2 chance that it is mushrooms instead of herbs. Whereas, at least with Dragonair, if it gets ingredients, we know for sure it's going to be herbs. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and run a double Dragonair team. Yeah, we have corn and sausage from Beware, corn and herbs from one Dragonair, herbs only from the other Dragonair, herbs and mushrooms from Gengar, and then Sylveon on the team just because I've grown to really like it a lot, and I'm glad that it's here. Maybe? I don't know. Sylveon may be a silly one to have on the team, but I just want it on the team. And sometimes you just do what you want because it's your game. You play the game how you want to play the game. So yeah, I think we're going to run this. We're going to see how it works out. Hopefully we get some more herbs because we do need quite a lot. We only had 21 herbs. Yeah, we don't even have enough for lunch. But We should hopefully get that by 6 o'clock. If we don't, I'm going to be very surprised. But let's go ahead and grab our diamonds for the new dish while we're here. That only leaves us with one curry left that we haven't made. And we will have to make that one next week when we have, or not next week, the next week that we have curries. That said, that is all I have got for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, later dudes.